Oh shit.
Oh shit. Wanna try some?
Okay.
He said okay.
I'm vibing. Maybe I'll finally get that adrenaline rush that you guys always say come in coffee, and I never do get it.
Does it smell good?
It smells, yeah, it does smell pretty good.
Oh. It has a weird smell into it, but I can smell something.
Because it's
fruity.
coffee, not milk.
Not that.
Are we live already?
Yeah. Oh, like smell it.
Explain what just happened.
I clinked our cans instead of taking the smell of it like Michael wanted.
Yeah, yours smells more sweet.
Yours smells like chocolate.
Yours, yeah.
No, yours. I smell banana.
I think you're smelling like the fruit part of it.
This is coffee.
Yeah. This is coffee. I don't know why.
I did it to the first little line, kind of.
No, they didn't.
What?
You disgusting monsters.
What?
Don't tell me that there's actual, like, cereal pieces in here.
Is it? Oh my god.
I was just looking at
Let me get a napkin real quick.
Which one's that one? Is that the one
Is
with
it-
the cereal pieces?
I guess so. He's gone and we're live. Dragon Ball sucks.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Well, so you can get mad and text me about it.
See, that's not what we're gonna do here, alright? Hi, everybody. It's future editor Mr. Burnubs here. See, now, as co-host and editor of the podcast, I have free reins here to do this. Dragon Ball doesn't suck. It is probably one of the best animes out there, alright? Without it, One Piece wouldn't even exist. Shut the fuck up, Nicole. You don't know what you're talking about. You haven't even watched it, alright? I fucking watched a couple episodes already of One Piece, and I cannot stand it. It sucks. Anyway, bye, everybody.
I'm kidding.
This is really strong. Well, not really strong. It just has a heavy coffee aftertaste. Maybe because I didn't mix it. I didn't shake it before.
Isn't it bad to shake a can? Because
But it's not bubbly. That's only if it's
I
bubbly.
don't know. I mean, no, you know what? It's not carbonated, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant by bubbly.
Okay, I think I know what it is. I don't think it's cereal pieces. I think it's like... It was in there for so long. I think it started like forming into like a slushy.
Ew.
Oh, that's why.
What are you doing ew?
Because it was in the freezer, that's why.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You literally poured it in the wrong cup.
What do you mean?
I had poured my coffee in that one for you.
God almighty!
Go get another cup.
You know, I'm gonna just waterfall that shit. Fuck it.
I drank it already.
That's why I'm gonna waterfall it. Like,
Un beso indirecto.
I'm not gonna.
Marco will never know.
Okay, but you know what? That's not bad. The unicorn one's not
Yeah.
bad.
It's actually pretty good.
That one's not bad either.
Wow.
I can taste the fruity part.
Oh, that's weird.
It's a little weird. If I'm
Yeah,
being,
it was just like becoming slushy. That's what it was.
if I'm being honest, I would like it to be a little bit more sweet.
What? You?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because like they're trying to do like a fruity cereal. So like it needs to be sweet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your coffee.
No, that one's. I think that one's like perfect. You guys is. Want me to get you a cup for this one?
Nah. I'll wait till we get actual coffee.
I can make one right. Oh no, it's not. It's not
It's
sometime
not
yet.
coffee time. And I still got that soda to finish. You guys enjoy it. I smelled it. That's good enough.
I get used to this.
Oh, anyways,
Hi everybody.
welcome everybody to episode 5 of the Creepy Caffeinated Chronicles.
Yes.
We have a guest, obviously, which is Nicole,
Hello.
the one and only. She's going to be our audience member for today. But I mean, obviously, she can put in her input, her 2 cents. She already gave her 2 cents on something while you were gone. So right now what we were doing, for the people that were confused if Mike was gonna keep it in,
Probably, yeah.
we were, I bought these cans. I went to Walmart and I found 4 cans of Bones coffee, which we've tried before, but they were cans.
Ooh.
Wait, is that a, did you just do a thing?
Mixing them both? Yeah. They're actually really good.
Hold up.
Because that's the sweetness that you're looking for right there. Oh, shit. I actually like that a lot.
Me too. Well, I guess maybe... Dude!
That's
S'mores and cereal?
What are you, a stoner?
No!
No, but
I was talking about, like, Lucky Charms!
Oh, yeah, the marshmallow part, yeah. That's the sweetness that you're looking for. It's actually...
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I feel like at the same time, I'm the one that likes to chug my drinks. This one, I feel like, is a good drink for me to not chug and for me to just enjoy it. So, oh yeah, so like I was saying, I found 4 cans of Bones coffee. So I bought all 4 of them. And I sent a picture to Michael or a video. And I was like, pick 2, and then I'll get the other 2. And he's like, no, you pick 2. And I was like, no, you pick 2.
Because last time you said, I'm a decisive person.
Indecisive.
No, you said decisive.
I said
and you're
indecisive.
and you're like, when it comes to my boyfriend, I have to make the decisions. I'm the alpha.
I never said that.
Oh, you absolutely did.
I've never
I have
said that.
a fucking witness right here.
When did I say that?
Last episode.
Oh, I mean, I do have to be pretty, like, well, because he just doesn't know.
That's
so
why.
Sometimes, I'm not saying that, like, I have to make all the decisions, but when it comes, like, I'm the one that told him, hey, like, when you're ready to ask me to be your girlfriend, because he was hesitant. Because originally, when we met, I told him I wasn't interested in a relationship, but I wanted to let him know, hey, I am, so you can ask me whenever, and then he asked me that same day, you know what I mean? So, like, besides that, I'm indecisive.
Yeah, and I'm trying to break that shell, but you are stubbornly indecisive.
Shut up.
That's why I make the decisions.
Like, don't.
Yeah, I do. I told you to try that one.
She's the alpha.
For sure.
That one was... Yeah, alright, I'll give you that one. Yeah.
So, how's everything, Michael?
Oh, man. Like, nothing going on. After, like, a whole week of, like, taking care of kids with Daisy. Just been going to work late, like always. And that's it. I have no interesting thing in my life. No romantic prospects. Nothing. Oh, I'm good.
How about you, Nicole?
Same old. I finally got to do stuff at work. My
Nice.
usual monthly stuff. I finally got to do it because it's a new month. Yay!
Huzzah.
Playing Baldur's Gate. I got my Obanite cosplay. Remember?
Hell yeah.
I finally bought the contacts. I'm waiting on that email, and then I'm going to try and practice putting on contacts.
On my next check, I'll buy the wind chimes. Speaking of wind chimes, remember how I had broken them?
Yeah.
I had broken half of them, right? Or 2 of them. Well, anyways, my sister was cleaning the room, and she drops it, and she breaks the rest.
What the fuck?
So now I not only have to buy 2 of them, I have to buy another 6 of them.
Bro.
So yeah.
Look, are you gonna paint them?
No, I'm gonna buy the actual wind chimes. I'm not gonna buy the fake ones because they were actual wind chimes. They kept
okay.
moving in the dust and the wind. But yeah, they were loud. I mean, my friends, well, my boyfriend before we were dating, and my other cosplay friends, when we went to Anime Impulse, they're like, we can hear you from like the other side of like the con hall, and I was just like, oh.
I wish I heard you when I was trying to look for you that day.
You know, it's a creative way to put like a bell on somebody. Because we get... Yeah, because we lose you, especially like in the crowds.
Well, my boyfriend said he's gonna tie a balloon to me. Because I'm short.
No, we'll just have like a note on the back of you that just says like, if lost, return to blank.
Oh, if lost, please return to Nicole.
Yes. Yeah. Or just be like, please return to the people holding the signs.
Yeah.
Or
Pochita.
Pochita inflatable.
If lost, please return to Denji.
Actually, that reminds me.
Yeah.
So your you're not wearing the pochita during the day, but you're wearing it during the night. Okay. I might use it then during one of the days.
That's fine with me.
Alright, sounds good. Perfect. It's because, like, we didn't know what your plans were, and then Smoker came in, and we're like, well, now what? Like, are you guys gonna do something, or...?
No, like, my whole... Like, just because I have a boyfriend doesn't mean I'm gonna ditch you guys and just be with my boyfriend.
I wasn't worried about that. I was more worried about the cosplay.
I was planning on that, yeah.
No, that's fucked up. I told him, I was like, I'm just letting you know, I was always gonna hang out with my friends. You're gonna join me while I'm hanging out with my friends, you know?
Yeah, I gotta analyze him.
True. So, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta talk to him about Yu-Gi-Oh! I know his beef.
Wait,
Well, I mean,
like
y'all
Yu-Gi-Oh?
can bromance about Star Wars.
Yeah, that too. Oh, that's actually what happened during, like, the last time we saw each other. My obsession for Yu-Gi-Oh! Came back.
Yeah,
Like,
I can tell from your Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's bad. Like, last time I spent, like, there's already a corner here, like, dedicated to
I see it.
to Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff.
Little shrine.
Yeah. That's a drug right there. That's a bad drug. Basically gambling.
Wait, what about you? How was your week?
It was okay. I went to work, and then one of my patients died.
Oh yeah, you told us.
She was on hospice. She passed away. I mean, it was sad, but I mean,
Probably better. That
yeah.
it's kind of fucked up to say that for the better.
No,
Or for the best.
No.
That's
I feel like it's not fucked up, especially if they're in hospice. 'Cause she was already suffering, dude. She was already suffering. Honestly, it was for the best, and I'm happy that she's doesn't have to worry anymore. The thing that sucks is that in the room next over is where her husband lives. He's a patient there too.
Fuck.
I don't know if I'm pretty sure they told him already, but I don't know. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that happened. So it was a little rough, but I mean, I kind of had to bounce back. But yeah, I mean, my boyfriend met my fam for the first time. They like each other. That's nice.
That's good.
He's best friends with my mom and my grandma because they were all wearing Nike. They like Nike. So.
I mean, I don't.
I forgot what, but I said something and he said like a joke towards me and I hit him. And then, what's it called? And then they were all like, OMG, ha ha ha, like, you're one of us now. Because they made fun of me and I was like, oh, okay then. So I was like, that's nice. I'm glad that they like him.
Fuck.
What?
I was. One of the things that I was gonna get at Frankenstein's was like. I don't know what booth it is, but like they have. We were all there last time where I think it was like if you buy 3 things you get 1 thing for free.
Oh.
But like they always have like anime figures and it's like surrounded by it's like LED lights.
Yeah.
So I was gonna get one for like around this part for the new setup, so it was gonna like look nice.
Hell yeah.
But
it looks better. Every time I come, it looks better and better. You're adding more stuff to it.
Little by little.
Yeah.
I like the Cyndaquil on top of what's the coin. No, but like we just didn't go to that part of the store because we were done.
Yeah, we got my shit and we got the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh. I watched Star Wars. I mean, we really talked about it too, but for the people listening, I finally watched Star Wars. I watched episode 1. I fell asleep twice.
Fuck Jar Jar. I hate Jar Jar so much.
I like Jar Jar.
He's the worst part about that OG trilogy.
Who's that?
Misa or something like that.
When...
Was it the fucking dinosaur looking
one? Yeah.
He was fucking annoying.
Right? I hate him so much.
I want to fucking kick him so bad.
I hold him sometimes every time, like, squeeze me.
Yeah, I say squeeze me too.
I only say that just because my dad always says it. But like, I don't know, I can't stand him, dude. Like,
why did I just get a notification that you reposted a video? I know, that's why you don't even have your phone with you.
I'm quick. I don't know. I'm fast like that. I don't know what to tell you.
Speed or lightning.
Why am I holding my phone like this?
You know, sir.
But yeah, we're recording on Cinco de Mayo. We're getting lit right now with coffee.
Yeah, my people's national holiday.
No. Cinco de Mayo is so lit. I wish Mexicans were real.
Oh God, that's what I've always been saying.
I'd be craving hard shell tacos.
Oh yeah, with lettuce on top.
I'm talking about like the ones from Del Taco, you know?
I have not eaten a
And
Del Taco.
and the
Sad,
bean and
sad
cheese burritos.
Don't tell me it's sad. How dare you?
And these things called quesadillas. Have you heard of them?
I will revoke half of your Mexican card.
That's the only one she has.
That's why.
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh man, what else has been? Kendrick and
Drake.
that whole
Beef.
debacle. I've been loving the whole thing out of it.
I don't know why, but then J. Cole is like in the corner, like.
Well, because it was. If J. Cole didn't back down, it would have been Kendrick versus Drake and J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
But like J. Cole, within like a few days, immediately apologized after starting beef with Kendrick. Which is funny because like in one of Kendrick's albums, he talks about like other rappers dissing him and giving them till April 7th to apologize. Basically like a warning, right? That from one of his old albums. J. Cole apologizes on April 7th. Like in front of a huge crowd during a concert.
What the heck?
Yeah. So like, it's just, I don't know, it was really funny and interesting to see that. He kind of predicted that he would kind of cave in.
Interesting.
It's just fun entertainment.
Yeah. Oh,
Huh?
One Piece update. I'm on episode 220. I've been on episode 220 for a couple of days now. I haven't had a chance to watch it.
Yeah, I think you should give it up. We should rewatch Soul Eater.
I should finish Soul Eater. I've seen it already.
That's why I said rewatch.
But I like One Piece. One Piece is pretty cool. I'm trying to catch up. My boyfriend's on 500, so.
900 and something.
Okay, show off.
No, what arc are you in? I don't know what 200 is.
220. It's I just finished the
Yeah, you should do second gear.
I just finished the Sky Island arc. So the next one they're looking for a ship whatever.
Oh, yeah, shipwright.
A shipwright. There we go.
Ooh.
So right now they just finished defeating the Foxy Pirates in the games.
The guy from FNAF? No fucking way.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, this guy looks so fucking ugly. He looks like fucking Mario and Waluigi had.
I thought you were talking to me directly. Because you just like, I looked away and you looked back at me, you're like, dude, this dude is so fucking ugly. Like dead ass. Like, just looking at me.
I know. Now I get why you're always offended anytime they say something.
I was like, holy shit.
That's not my intention. I'm sorry, Michael. Stop! I would never say that to your face.
I mean, unless your makeup does not look good, and I will tell you straight up.
Oh shit!
I don't have makeup.
Damn, Nicole.
What the fuck?
Damn, Nicole, because I wear makeup. I was talking about you, Michael. I swear to God.
But it's like you just it just looked like and it felt like it was intended at me.
No, I'm talking about the Captain Foxy from fucking One Piece. Because he's so. Hold up, I'm gonna search him up real quick so you can see.
I was gonna look
You
him
can
up
see
too.
how
I'm like,
ugly this dude
He
is.
could be a part of the art cover.
Okay.
Alright, I'm starting to like this one a lot.
So now I know where you're at. You're gonna get a really good, interesting scene during that arc, during the next arc. I'm telling you, man. Watch One Piece.
Zoro tied up, oiled up, 4K.
Bro, Zoro's not my type.
Ew! God, what?
That's what I was trying to tell you.
He looks like a pear.
Oh,
I said
that
he's like.
guy.
I was like, he's like a weird mixture of Waluigi / Wario and
I
shit
see
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's ugly.
And then he always does this.
Golden?
No, because he's a fox. Because it's a fox.
No, isn't that like fucking?
No.
Oh no.
I mean, well, no shit, because
Fake fan.
Gon is a fox too.
Well, I'm talking about Chainsaw Man.
That's why I said fake fan.
Well, that was the right thing.
Yeah, but
It's not a fake fan if I know it's right.
You were struggling, man.
I still find it funny that the fox devil, she only lets cute people summon her head.
I can relate.
That's why Aki can summon her head, and then there's another one that can only summon like her paw. But yeah, so Captain Foxy, or I think yeah, that's his name.
The ugly bastard. Yeah.
Yeah, he's ugly, not you, Michael. Okay, you're fine.
It's like yeah. Meanwhile, this bitch pointing at me.
Let me see. Witch.
Give it to me. Witch.
Hey, at least it was Nicole, not me this time. Oh, speaking of witches, one of my friends told me that she's all like, update, I'm never gonna get a husband. And I was all like, oh, okay, you're dramatic, but whatever. Why?
That happens a lot.
And she told me that there's people doing brujeria on her.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then I was all like, I beg your pardon?
How does she know?
I was like, I beg your pardon?
I want to know, how does she know?
Let me...
Yeah, that is... How would you know?
Exactly.
Unless they show, like, signs. Because I think...
Oh, she put, the thing I learned today, I'm cursed to not get married. And I put, what happened? She put, some people are doing brujeria on me. They've been doing it for a while. And I put, how do you know? And she put, my mom told me that the person who was helping us told her. She went to Mexico and she was going to do this weird-ass cleanse, too. But I guess they're doing brujeria on her. So, it's pretty wild. I know, right?
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of our old episodes, and I forgot what. Oh, I think we were talking about me blocking people for my own mental health, or else I would start hating.
No,
and then I forgot what you said.
I think it's because you were talking to me about how you gotta stop fighting with random people on the internet. And then I told him, like, you can just block them at any moment. You're like, but it's really fun to hate.
No, but yeah, and then you said something. I know, but you said something, and it just really stuck to me or whatever. It was great. I giggle a lot. I'm like, tee, we're so funny. I was like, oh my god. So, shall we start?
Yeah. So what'd you bring?
What's up?
What'd you bring?
What'd I bring?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about freaking Jack the Ripper today.
Hey yo. You know why he's called Jack the Ripper?
Yes, I
he
do.
Farted a lot.
I don't. For a second, I don't know why. I thought you were gonna rip one to prove the point.
You keep making me laugh. I just might.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm crying. This is the second time I've cried already on the episode. It's because when I laugh too much, I cried. Like, it's not depressing. I just laugh too hard sometimes. I'm so funny, you know?
Oh my god, guys, random thing.
Random.
I was listening to your podcast episode from last week, the last time. In my living room. My mom came in.
Why would you listen to it in the living room?
She just came home, okay?
Why?
How would you listen to it in the living
I
room?
don't know.
You have a laptop. You have a phone. What the fuck?
But they don't have a sound system.
Put on headphones!
I don't put on good quality sound. What's wrong with you?
I was doing dishes.
Put on headphones! That's what I do!
Can I finish?
No! Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know how you guys laugh a lot in the podcast? My mom walks in, all she hears is you guys laugh. She's like, well, all they do is laugh. I'm like, yeah, because they tell jokes all the time.
Do you laugh too?
Hell yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Okay, I was just like, what if we're the only ones that are fucking laughing?
It could be, yeah, very much.
No, sometimes when I hear you guys at work, I force myself not to laugh because I'm considerate of other people.
I need to stop listening to the podcast while I'm at work because I'm in the middle of wiping somebody's ass and then I'm like, I think it may take it out of context.
Yeah, you do need to.
Dude, I've caught myself so hard to not laugh. Sometimes I'm just like,
I do the same thing at work.
like I'm holding my breath.
Even it's like our podcast or like a different podcast, I'll have it on, and it's worse when I'm working with somebody and like I'm not talking to them.
So you just laugh. I'll
start cracking a smile, and I look insane because like no one's talking.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
I feel like I look like Shinra. Shinra from Fire Force at the worst times ever.
Yeah.
You're just smiling and they're like, why are you smiling? Like, because it's just weird. Because you're trying to hold, you know, when you're trying to hold a laugh and you do like that weird smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to like suck in my lips to like prevent me from smiling. Or, like...
And then it sucks too because sometimes these people are like half asleep and it's like midnight and then you just hear your freaking like nerves laughing and everything. Oh, speaking of work.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a skeptic.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I think...
You think?
I might actually be hearing things now.
And
I'm not alone.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm not alone. So, at my job, it's like a long building, right? So, it's literally just a whole hallway in the middle of the building, and then we have the doors, the patients' rooms from the beginning of the building to the back of the building. Well, in the back of the building, the very, very back, it's still like a small hallway. There's the physical therapist's room. It's like a little gym inside. And then after that, there's like the kitchen on the left. And then like on the right, across from the physical therapist, is like the dining room. And then it's like another supply closet. And then another little hallway. It's just weird. But anyways, so I kind of kept hearing like doors closing. But I just thought it's because my coworkers are there. We're busy working. That's literally all I thought. Because my coworker, she went over there literally to work. So she called me to help her. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So I'm going and we hear the door close again. And then she's all like, I keep hearing that door open and close. And I was all like, okay. Yeah, me too. And everything. She's all like, but I'm the only one that's been back here. And then I was all like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah. And she's saying this while we're inside one of the patient's rooms. And we're helping her turn because she has a really bad back injury. Mm-hmm. So she needed help turning her, repositioning her. So the patients are like, yeah, I've been hearing it too. Like, when you guys aren't here, I'm hearing that door open and close all the time. And then I was just like, holy fucking shit. So we reposition her and everything, make sure she's comfortable. And then when we get out, she's all like, can you go with me to check it out? And then I was like, this is how white people die in movies. But let's go check it out.
Let's split up, gang.
At least it wasn't
so we go and everything. And then I'm just like, maybe it's the wind because we have... I was like, maybe it's the wind because we actually have these doors that, like, you know, when you're handicapped, you push the button and then they open by themselves. Uh-huh. So literally just pushing it opens them up easily. So like I was literally like pushing them a little. I was like pushing it back and forth, and then like it kept making that little like locking noise, like that clicking noise. And then I was like, is this kind of like what you were hearing? Because I kind of heard it at a distance, so I wasn't very sure. Because she was closer. And she's like, no, that's not what I heard. I heard like one of the storage closets. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. So I tested it out too. I put in the code for the bathroom door. And then I slammed it closed. I was like, is that what you heard? And she's all like, no, that's not what I heard. So I tried it with the supply room door, which was open at the time. And I closed it. I slammed it closed. And I was like, is that what you heard? And she's all like, yes. I was like, okay, but it was open, so how could you hear it slam? So that's eerie. And it's a weird coincidence because 2 days before, I was talking to my other coworkers about haunted stuff that we see at facilities. You know, so I kind of told them that story that we've shared already, that I've shared about the shadow man at my old job. Mm-hmm. and then of that really loud thump that I heard in the air vents at my new job. And then they're like, yeah, she was telling me about how there was a ghost or something at my job, how she always sees a man there. Like at the very end, kind of like where we were hearing the thudding. And I was like, yeah, somebody else told me that too. And it was 2 different people that told us the exact same thing. So I was like, okay, that's weird. If there's 2 people with the exact same stories, then it might be true. But I personally haven't seen anything, or I haven't paid attention. And they were also saying that room 19 in our facility is the most haunted of all of them. And I was like, why do you say that? She's like, when it's empty, like all 3, because it's a 3-bedroom. Well, a room with 3 beds, my bad. Uh-huh. So, there'll be one person that's at the very edge where the window's at, and then there's one in the middle, and then one by the door. And, she's all like, when all of it is empty, you can see somebody sitting on the bed. Huh? That there's somebody sitting on the bed, but that they mainly only see it when it's kind of like empty. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. So... But, I mean, it doesn't look like there's any patients that are going to be leaving from that room anytime soon. So, I don't know. But I'm going to start paying attention more. To see if I can see any spooky stuff. Because I told him, I was like, well, I don't really believe in the paranormal. I just find a lot of coincidences. Mm-hmm. Or I think they're coincidences. I was like, I don't know, like, until I see, like, an actual ghost. And one of my old coworkers, she's 64. Whoops, my bad. She's 64. She said that she was working at another facility before here, and that there was a patient from a different hallway that would come on their hallway at night, and he would always steal one of their sandwiches from their nutrient cart or whatever, which is it's normal, I guess. I mean, he's not supposed to be stealing the sandwiches, but he does it anyways. So,
respect to that man.
Yeah, so since it was a small hallway, it would only be her and one CNA. So they were there, and they were in the middle of helping somebody, and then that they saw him passing by in the hallway. And then at first, they were just like, oh my goodness, he's at it again, he's taking our sandwiches and shit like that. And they had mentioned it to their coworkers, and then their coworkers are like, he's been dead already. Like, he passed away.
What?
Yeah, they're like, this patient passed away, you couldn't have seen him that night. Because he was already dead.
No.
Yes. They said that they full on saw him in his fucking wheelchair. And I'm like, is the wheelchair a ghost too? Or like, is this ghost just like, I forgot how to walk, so I'm gonna use this wheelchair, you know?
Maybe because like, the spirit only knows they only know one way of walking for so long at that point. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Imagine having arthritis in the afterlife, like, whoa, fuck that shit.
Jesus Christ. So, yeah.
So that's what you're waiting for? A dead patient walking in front of you?
But, I mean,
I'm waiting for any ghost to walk in front of me.
Coincidences. I could be, like, upside down on top of the roof right there, like, spitting Latin. Fucking coincidence, you know.
And I'll be ordering Five Guys.
Mm-hmm. You want to play Resident Evil? You want to play Poppy's Playtime?
Ugh.
You want to play FNAF?
You know what I've been meaning to play? My cousin's
Stardew Valley with me?
No.
Baldur's Gate 3 with
Hater.
One of my cousins told me to play, like, it's like some weird, like, Russian roulette type game where, like, you're playing...
You shoot each other?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Russian roulette is, my bad.
Yeah. But it's like, you're playing against the devil.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think it's like... I think it's called, like, Backroom Shots or something like that.
Back shots.
He was like, you should stream it and just call it Back Shots Roulette. I'm like, bet, I'll take some back shots. Don't look that up.
Okay.
If you want me to explain that slang later, I'll...
Yeah.
Not...
Oh, context for the peoples. I'm the child.
Mm-hmm. You're the oldest, but yeah.
I am the child. I don't know a lot of things, so... Ray and Michael always tell me, don't look at this, don't look at that.
Yes.
Cover your ears.
Uh-huh.
And I think NSFW, it makes her uncomfortable, so we're respectful. Sometimes it slips out, though.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
That only happened twice, it's fine.
Sometimes I kind of forget. I feel like you should already know.
Should we tell the people earlier about that?
Please tell them that story.
Yeah?
Please tell the story, Michael.
So to begin with, I have a vision board on my refrigerator, a magnetic one. That's like, shows my goals that I want, sponsor goals that I want us to have to eventually get. Even my little workout goals here, which has been smudged out because I'm just a terrible person. And in one of these, first things first, we have like normal stuff like Helix mattress, honey. I put Adam and Eve on there, which is another fucking one.
Wait, what?
Wait, so hold up. So the thing is that we have a little part of the vision board or whatever is for the podcast too, not just his personal stuff.
No,
and it's about like sponsors.
Strictly for the podcast right there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, so these are potential sponsorships we would personally like for the podcast or whatever. So she asks, what is Bellesico? And then I start doing an awkward chuckle because Bellesico is in a store for like adult toys and stuff like that. They're very informative though. Like it's very important. It's not just like, oh, sex, you know what I mean?
Boom.
But
right in front of your face.
Yeah. And then I don't know why, but I think he mentioned something about bad dragons, and then she's all like, I'll let Michael explain the rest.
It's because what did Nicole say after that? Oh, I even put I even put bad dragon underneath.
Yeah, and then she's all like, oh great, I love dragons. It has nothing to do with dragons.
This is the complete. Well, I mean, it has something to do with dragons. Yeah, if you're brave enough.
But not with her. Jesus.
Yeah, we have like 3 adult toy stuff manufacturers on there.
You do know that in order to get sponsored, like, you gotta test out some of the stuff.
I am more than willing enough.
Kudos to you, bro.
Good luck, soldier.
Watch me. I'll fucking record it. Not like that.
Warn me so I can skip it.
I was just like, oh, okay.
No, I'm not gonna be like, we're not gonna like be in the
middle of the podcast. Join our Patreon to see Michael.
You're right. Patreon
exclusive. Spread out, oiled up.
You said it, not me. For science. What if our sponsor sent us a box?
Not for science, for our sponsor.
Question, will Marky be there?
No. Jesus.
Oh yeah, Nicole hella ships. Nicole likes BL a lot.
Yeah.
So she likes to ship Michael and Marky together. She's the #1 Michael Marky shipper.
Yeah.
Which is Michael's best friend.
Hey, the things he tells me.
I've said nothing.
Do I need to repeat the conversation we had in the car?
They have a bromance, but she full on takes it to heart. I swear to God.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I like you.
We love that though.
Yeah.
That's what makes Nicole unique.
Yeah, like it's just a bromance. Like we could be cuddling like on the bed. All right. What are you laughing at?
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
there's complete innocent bromance. All right. Like he'll be stroking my hair, telling me like, oh, fuck off. You're just like, nah, it's not it. Like, I know what you are.
I know what you are because you know what I am. Because you know it doesn't just end with cuddling, bro.
Oh. I'm not for the streets. I'm not like that. This body, it's a temple, alright? No, I only put the good stuff in here.
My right? Body is a temple too, that's why I decorate it. That's why I have tattoos.
Oh, fuck. I need to get one too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Me and Murphy were literally on his birthday. I was telling him I want to get like a keyblade like on our forearms. Like
which one?
I want him to get like Oblivion on his right forearm, and then I get Oathkeeper on mine.
That's so cute.
So like every time we like,
hey.
like do something like that, like basically they're kind of like crossing.
Yes,
yeah.
Rox's Keyblades is Oathkeeper and Oblivion, right? Just on note. Yeah. That's cute. Yeah. You would have Oathkeeper, to be honest. It makes sense. Yes.
If you do, let me know, cause I know a good shop.
But yeah,
it's shout out to King's Ink.
King Z.
Even though they're popular, they're more popular than us.
Well, shout out on the story.
Well, it's because that's where I got my tattoos from. So I got them from 2 different tattoo artists and everything. But it's cool too because you get to look at all of their artists are tagged in the description. Mm-hmm. You can click on whichever ones you want and then see which art is more suited.
Well, first I gotta get me, Daisy, and our brothers matching tattoos. Yeah. Or sort of matching. Themed tattoos. Yeah.
But they're the first ever anime tattoo shop in the Inland Empire.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
About damn time. Mm-hmm. We passed by a billboard on our way to Frankenstein's. Mm-hmm. That was like specialty of anime and tattoos. Mm-hmm. Like specialty. Like it was a whole convention.
Oh.
It already passed.
That convention was shit.
Really?
Yes. I saw it on TikTok. It's at the same location as Anime Expo, but it was way smaller. They had no signs, nothing. They had a fucking, like, little, like, inflatable arc.
Huh?
Like, it's weird. Like,
was it like that Willy Wonka experience?
Basically. It was basically like something like that. The vendors were small. Vendors even, I think, left early, too.
It's actually, yeah.
It was pretty, I heard it was pretty bad. And what's it called? Yeah, and I think the person that was recording and giving their experience was one of the vendors, too. And then they're like, I lost money going to this con. Because you have to pay to be a vendor and shit like that. Like, I lost profit, basically. Let's Dougie. Mm-hmm. Nicole, you get to pick who should go first.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I know who her favorite is, okay.
Save the best for last, remember?
Oh, shut up.
Gasps and queer.
My heart.
I thought we had a thing, Nicole. I thought we had a thing.
We do.
We do not. Alright, let's see if I saved it. Teehee.
Okay la.
Pretty sure I did though. I just don't know how to use Reddit on my phone.
It's really easy.
Oh, we're starting with the scary story.
Okay. So, this one was actually pretty wild. It's not a cryptid one, though, which sucks. But, this is why I don't want children.
Hmm? Like, that's the title?
No, that's my 2 cents.
Oh.
This is the title. My son began to talk to someone while sleepwalking. Someone I couldn't see. I bought a baby monitor to catch him when he started talking, and what I saw horrified me to my core. That's a long-ass title. First and foremost. It's like that time I got reincarnated as a fucking refrigerator and shit like that.
And it wins like Anime of the Year award.
Exactly.
What the fudge?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Oh yeah, Mob Psycho 100 won Best Manga Series. I'm surprised it passed Chainsaw Man.
I'm surprised it even won anything. I haven't heard anyone talk about it in a minute.
No, well, just because people don't talk about it doesn't mean that the fandom is dead.
I'm not doubting it, but I'm just like, I have... Usually, like, Twitter blows up about certain things, and, like...
No.
You would have thought.
Probably, well, I mean, Mob Psycho 100 it's a really good fucking anime.
I do need to watch it. It's been on my list for a minute.
The thing that turns people off immediately is the art.
I like the art, only because I think it's from the guy from One Punch Man. And it's, like, stupid, lazy art, but it's also, at the same time, like...
It's so good, dude. Especially when Mob goes to 100. Literally.
I love when that one guy punches, that One Punch Man. Yeah, I love him a lot.
I love when Saitama punches.
I love when the eaters eat their soul. Soul eaters. Oh, fucking great anime.
The souls that are eaten.
Yeah, souls get eaten. Fire? Forced their way in. Yeah. Great.
Okay, so the narrator of this is a woman, so that's lit. Alright, so time to read. So it starts off with, raising James on my own was never going to be easy. This was especially true after he came into the world a little early. He has been my everything from the start, my little boy who clung to me as his safe haven. It's just that when he was sleepwalking at the age of 7, it rattled me more than I can say. Night after night, it was the same soft squeak of his door, the faint echo of his footsteps in the quiet house. No matter how peacefully he fell asleep, he would always find his way into these silent escapades. My bad. More often than not, I would find him there, sitting at the kitchen table or standing in the living room, hiding in the stillness of the night. One time, I found James sitting at the kitchen table, apparently engrossed in a meal, only there were no food on his plate, yet he ate with an intensity that contradicted the lack of any actual food. Somehow he had managed to get a plate and fork while sleepwalking, and now he was sitting there, picking up the fork, scooping at the empty plate, and putting it in his mouth to take bites of air. What I found even stranger, though, was that he seemed to be having a conversation with someone at the table. His head was turned towards an empty chair, and his lips moved silently as if he were talking to someone. Every so often he would tilt his head as if listening. Then he'd let out a raspy little laugh. It was like he'd just heard the funniest joke. I would just stand there and watch him, unsure if I should wake him or let his sleepwalking episode play out. Another time at 1 a.m., I awoke, engulfed by an inexplicable sense of dread. It was a silent alarm that something was wrong, a feeling that hung in the air like a thick fog. I rose from my bed and made my way to James's room only to find it empty, the bed untouched. My mind raced with possibilities. I checked the bathroom and the kitchen, but they too were empty of his presence. I was approaching the living room. A chill ran down my spine as I noticed the front door ajar. A sliver of the night peered through. I stepped out. I saw James bathed in the streetlight's eerie glow. He stood alone in the empty road. His arms moved with purpose. They orchestrated an animated discussion with an invisible confidant. His gestures punctuated the silent air like a conductor's baton. As I approached, he continued his pantomime, oblivious to my presence. It was only when I clasped his wrist that he erupted into a scream, a startled cry of someone seeing a stranger where they expected familiarity. I reassured him, "It's me, your mother." Slowly his confusion lessened and he drifted back from his sleepwalking episode. As we stepped back into the house, James was already halfway in his room. I called out to him, "James, what were you doing outside?" He paused, turning to me with a curious glint in his eyes. "I was talking with someone." His response was so...
Okay.
His response was so unexpected. I nearly burst into laughter right there. Talking... I'm sorry, hold the phone. Why are you going to start laughing when your child says, I was talking to someone? Yes. I would be like, let's call the fucking priest. Let's, like...
Call the priest, call the police. Stranger danger.
Ghostbusters.
I mean, talking to some... But look, if your child was talking to somebody that you didn't see...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're going to call fucking Ghostbusters or shit like that.
Exactly.
What I'm going to do what... There's like a famous, like, creepy story where it's like, this dad goes into... Fuck, what was it? Oh, okay. So, this daughter calls in her dad because she's scared in the middle of the night, saying that there's a man or like a monster under the bed.
Or wasn't it in the closet?
No. Well, it's somewhere in the room, either the closet or under the bed. And the dad just goes, "Oh, like, don't worry, honey." So he picks her up and takes her outside, but says that, "Well, you can go sleep in my room tonight." And in the inner monologue of the dad, he goes, "I couldn't let her know I saw him too." So I guess
I sent you that.
Yeah. Fuck, yeah. It's a little creepy. It is a little creepy.
I love that artist so much. They released more chilling comics like that too. I think there was one too where there's like it's kind of like that they didn't have enough money for food, so they go to this market where you're not really supposed to go to in the middle of the forest, and it's like not even a market. It's kind of like, you know, when you go to the grocery store and they have the little like fridges where they put like the meat in the center, like in the
yeah, like the freezer, open freezers, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can call them open freezers or whatever, but they have like random food there, and you get to pick like whichever ones you want and shit like that. But it's like in the middle of the fucking forest and shit like that, and I don't know, it's just like really eerie and creepy. There's one that I need to send you to. I think the creator's Adam Tots. I'm pretty sure. And then there's one where there's this guy that got inside a train, and he sees a little boy, and then he's all like, "Oh crap, like, you're here." And the little boy was basically saying that he doesn't like being a child because he's bullied. He wants to be an adult already, and he doesn't like, how his life is going so far. And then the adult is all like, I don't like how my life is. I wish I were a child again. And they're both on this train, and this train has been going and going and going, leading basically kind of like to nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just basically part one. But a lot of people in the comments are wondering if they're the same person, and if they're gonna switch. You know what I mean? Like past him and future him.
Mm.
And if they're gonna switch so that past him can enjoy his childhood again, and then future, I guess. Hold up. Yeah, future him enjoy his childhood again, and then past him become an adult. Shit like that.
Yeah.
So, but it was like really like eerie and creepy. Like it sounds pretty cool, I guess, but like the stuff around it was a little creepy. But yeah, so I don't know. If I heard my kids say that, I'd freak out.
Yeah.
I think as a parent, just watching my kid on a baby monitor already freaks me out. Cause like you see their eyes and they're bright. They're super fucking bright. It just looks haunting.
I remember one time this mom, she was walking to her baby's room and she just glanced down at the baby monitor and she freaked out because she saw somebody in there. And so she screamed, and then she realized she was the one that she saw on the baby monitor. No, but she started screaming.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm too.
Oh no, it's just me. Oh, me too. But
I scream sometimes like that when I look at myself in the mirror.
I don't think I could handle myself as a parent. I couldn't take myself seriously. I can't.
I'm starting to feel bad for my future kid.
He's gonna grow up British.
That's the thing, man.
A bottle of water.
Anyway, back to the story.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So kid starts talking and she just laughs about it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good intro.
Talking to who? I asked, bewildered. Out in the street. You were there, weren't you? He replied, a hint of confusion in his voice. Yes, I remember you sleepwalking to the street, I said, trying to keep my tone even. But you just said you were talking with someone. Who were you talking to? At that, James let out a peculiar laugh. Not the mischievous giggle of a child with a secret, but rather the innocent chuckle of one caught in an act they didn't want coming to light. With a swift turn, he darted past me, his laughter trailing behind him as he shut his bedroom door with a soft click.
What?
I stood there for a moment, caught between surprise and confusion. James would have hit me like a curveball, unexpected and oddly intriguing. But then again, kids have a knack for spinning tales out of thin air. Maybe he'd be dreaming while sleepwalking, conjuring up imaginary conversations under that streetlight. After all, it was just him out there, and the mosquitoes if you want to count them too. As I lay back in my bed, the quiet of the night wrapped around me like a blanket. The mattress beneath me felt familiar and comforting, but my mind was far from at ease. I stared at the ceiling, lost in thought. The glow of the street lamp outside the cast gentle light. Outside the street? Hold up. The soft glow of the street lamp outside cast gentle light through the window. Every small noise seemed amplified in the stillness. The house settling, the distant sound of a car. I couldn't help but listen for the one I dreaded the most, the creak of James's door, the signal that he was on the move again. I feared that James would start sleepwalking, but he might end up somewhere worse than last time. I was left to wait in the quiet. I hoped the night would pass without incident. But of course things didn't go as I hoped. The night took a turn for the bizarre at exactly 3 a.m. I was in a deep sleep with a sudden noise jerked me awake. Propping myself up, I scanned the darkness of my room, waiting for my vision to adjust. After a moment, it became clear that the source of my disturbance wasn't in my room. I sat in silence, deciding to wait it out, to catch whatever it was that had woken me. Not even... You good?
No, I'm pissed. What you mean you're gonna sit in your room and wait it out? If you hear something, go check it out. Bring a bat or something. What if it's a robber?
I've always wondered that, like, during movies, like, in my head at least, like, you'll see some movies where, like, a home invader's coming into the house, right? And the people who own the house just, like, roam the house, like, with, like a gun, right? I'm like, if you have the gun, why not just camp, like, at your room, just point it at the door and just wait. Like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, like, if they're coming too. Like, if they're like scoping the house for you, just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If they have a gun or a weapon, like understandable. But
yeah,
right now, yeah, I'm with Nicole on this.
All right. Hold on to your seatbelts. Not even 5 minutes had passed when I heard it. James's voice. It sounded muffled, as if he were walking through as if he were talking. My bad. I don't know why I can't read today. As if he were talking through a thick pillow, but I could still make out snippets of phrases drifting through the walls. Play together forever. Are you going to take me away? Should I tell Mom? It sounded like he was having a full-on conversation. We are the only two that live in this house, so I figured it had to be sleep talking. Compelled with the mix of concern and curiosity, I rose and made my way to his room. With each step down the hall, his voice grew clearer. Take me so we can play together forever. I didn't expect there to be a response, but one came. A voice that sounded like a man and a woman, responding back, saying, "The time hasn't come yet, James." My heart pounding, I flung his door open, only to find him sound asleep in his bed alone. The room was empty, no sign of otherworldly conversations I had just overheard. Meanwhile, James was sleeping. He deepened his voice, unconsciously mirroring the imagined person he was talking to in his dream, a resonant echo that seemed almost his own. I tiptoed into the room, eyes darting to every corner. Under the bed, nothing but dust bunnies. The closet, just a bunch of clothes and old toys. It was just me and my son in the room. He was out like a light, not even stirring when I checked under his bed. I backed out of his room, leaving the door cracked open, just enough to spy through. I was half expecting him to start up his conversation again, but nope. All was quiet except for the sound of his breathing. I must have stood there like a statue for a good 5 minutes, waiting for something. Anything. Eventually I called it quits. Dragging myself back to my room, I flopped onto my bed, my head hitting the pillow with a thud. It was 3:21 a.m. I needed to catch some sleep fast. Tomorrow's school run wasn't going to drive itself. Stealing glances at James in the rearview mirror, I couldn't help but notice how unusually quiet he was. Just sitting there, his gaze fixed outside the car window, watching the world zoom by in a blur of colors and shapes. It was like he was lost in another world. We rolled into the school parking lot, and instantly the place was buzzing with life. Kids were everywhere. They chattered away, their backpacks bounced as they sprinted to the school doors. The bell rang out, a loud reminder that the day was starting, urging everyone to hurry. I turned to James, who was still in his own little world. "James, come on, buddy, you're going to be late," I urged. He finally looked at me, his eyes still distant. Without a word, he put his backpack on and opened the car door. I called out to him softly, "I love you, have a good day." The sound of the door slamming closed was his reply. He didn't say anything. I watched him walk towards the school entrance. His figure got smaller and smaller until he vanished into the crowd of students. The store greeted me with a blast of cold air. This was a stark contrast to the warm and lively schoolyard. Carts clattered down aisles, brimming with goods, as shoppers bustled about. The electronics department was a jungle of gadgets. The screens gleamed under the fluorescent lights. Approaching the counter, I asked the attendant, "Do you know where the cameras are, like the baby monitor cameras?" It's been years since I needed one, back when James was just a tiny thing. "Sure thing, ma'am. Follow me," the attendant said. He led me through a maze of shelves until we stood before an impressive lineup of cameras. They were for everything from security to baby monitors. He pointed to a sleek model. "This is our latest, records in 1080p. 1080p, the term was new to me, but it sounded advanced. The price of $120 seemed reasonable for something fresh off the production line. "I'll take that one," I decided. The worker nodded, his smile one of a job well done, a customer convinced. I spread the contents of the box across the living room carpet, the camera and the monitor emerging from the nest of bubble wrap and cardboard. The monitor, a sleek 5-inch LCD screen, felt cool and lightweight in my hands. I followed the quick start guide, connecting it to our home Wi-Fi, with a few taps and a bit of patience as the device blinked. In James's room, I surveyed the walls looking for the perfect vantage point. The corner near the ceiling seemed perfect. It was high enough to escape casual notice, but it was angled just right to keep his bed within frame. I held the mounting bracket against the wall. I marked the drill points with a pencil, then I set it aside. The drill whirled to life, a fine dust falling like snow as I bored the holes into the drywall. I secured the brackets with screws, ensuring it was snug and level. The camera clicked into place on the bracket with a satisfying snap. Its lens peered down like a silent guard. Back in my room, I switched on the monitor. The picture flickered on, startling clear. I could see the fine weave of James's bedspread, the soft rise and fall of his pillow. This was a significant upgrade from the old one I misplaced years ago. Now all that was left was to wait for the school day to get done so that I can go get him. At 2:30, the school day waned into the afternoon. There was James approaching my car with a smile that lit up his face. It was a stark contrast to how much he was acting this morning. In his hands he clutched a pencil and paper, artifacts of a day's learning. He seemed to have shed the morning's shadow, now radiating that cheerful energy I knew so well. He hopped into the car with a bright, "Hey, Mom," his voice ringing with the familiar warmth of his usual self. "Hey, James, how was school?" I asked, eager to hear about his day. "It was good," he said back. "Remember that girl Sarah I told you about? She made a bracelet for me." He leaned forward with his arm outstretched to show me the bracelet. It was a simple but charming band of woven threads. Its colors were a vibrant mix of blues and greens intertwined with tiny beads. As he shared this token of friendship, I noticed the principal making his way towards our car. I rolled down the window, greeted by his amiable smile. "Are you James's mom?" he asked. "Yes, I am," I replied, a hint of curiosity in my voice. "Could you pull over in the parking lot? I need to talk to you about something that happened at school today." "It's nothing bad, just something I thought should be brought to your attention," he said, his tone reassuring yet serious. I obliged, steering the car into the parking lot to avoid holding up the line of parents behind me. Stepping out, I approached the principal, who began to relay his concerns. "One of the teachers noticed James doing something odd," he started. "We don't often see it with other kids during playtime. While the other kids were playing with toys and moving about, James was off by himself in the corner. But it wasn't just that he was alone. He seemed to be talking to someone who wasn't there. The teacher found it intriguing and brought it to my attention, so I thought I'd pass it along to you." "Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to talk to him about it," I managed to say, even though I was kind of drawing a blank on what else to throw in there. The principal seemed okay with that. He gave me a nod and a smile that felt comforting. Then he turned and disappeared back into the school. I climbed back in the car, my mind whirling, but I kept the chat with the principal to myself. James's little voice broke through my thoughts. "What did the principal want, Mommy? Did I do something bad?" he asked, a hint of concern in his words. I met his worried gaze in the rearview mirror. No, you didn't. You aren't in trouble. Don't worry about it," I reassured him quickly. He seemed to take it in stride, like the principal had with my response. We headed home, but now I was eager to use that baby monitor tonight. I wanted to see who James was talking to. That night, as I lay in bed, the baby monitor's soft glow was the only light in my room. James was fast asleep, nothing out of the ordinary. I watched him for hours, his chest rising and falling with each breath, so peaceful, so normal. Eventually, my own eyes couldn't betray me, growing heavy until I couldn't fight the sleep any longer. I set the monitor on my nightstand, telling myself I was just resting my eyes, but sleep took me. It felt like the only moment had passed when I woke up, the clock glaring 3 a.m. back at me. I wasn't sure what had woken me up, but a mother's intuition told me to check on James. I grabbed the monitor and my heart nearly stopped. James was standing on his bed, stiff as a board, staring into the darkness of his room. His face would contort into wide smiles before relaxing again. He was silent, motionless, just frozen. I rubbed my eyes, trying to adjust to the brightness of the screen, trying to make sense of what I was seeing. Then I saw it. In the dark corner of his room there was a silhouette. It was too thin to be a man, too tall to be a woman, just standing there, arms hanging by its sides, its eyes faintly glowing. It was staring at James, and James was smiling back at it, a smile I'd never seen before. I felt a chill run down my spine as I watched, unable to move, unable to understand. The springs of my bed groaned as I finally managed to stand up, intent on going to James's room. But then a voice, an impossible voice that was both deep and high at the same time, filled the room. The time has come, James. I watched on the baby monitor as a smile started to appear on James's lips. It was slow and deliberate, like a flower opening. It was a smile of pure, unadulterated joy, the kind that reaches deep into the soul and lights up every corner. But this was different. There was an intensity to it that I had almost never seen before. A fervor that seemed almost otherworldly. His lips stretched wider and wider. They went far beyond the innocent grins of birthday surprises or Christmas mornings. This smile was too wide, too full of ecstasy. It was the smile of someone who had glimpsed paradise. It was a smile that seemed to know secrets that humans weren't meant to know. A smile that whispered of realms and beings beyond our understanding. As his smile grew, it took on life of its own, almost too big for his little face, too knowing, too eager. It was a smile that didn't belong in the innocent context of a child's bedroom. It was a smile that could freeze the blood. A smile that said, I am seeing what you cannot see. I am feeling what you cannot feel. And it is magnificent. It was a smile that took my breath away, not with awe, but with primal fear. It clawed at my chest, a warning from my instincts that something was very wrong. The figure in the corner began to contort, its forms twisting in ways that defied the natural laws of our world. Slowly, agonizingly, it unfurled like a grotesque flower, its chest splitting open to reveal not flesh and bone, but an abyss, a portal to an impossible reality. It was as if its very fabric of its being was unzipping, unraveling to expose a glimpse into a realm that was never meant to be seen by human eyes. Inside there was another world, a twisted mirror of our own. There the sky bled with nameless colors. The ground pulsed with its own life, and there I saw them, children, dozens of them, each wearing that same unnerving smile as my son. Their grins were wide and unnatural. They stretched their faces into masks of ecstasy. Their eyes were empty, yet alight with haunting glow. They stared into nothingness, seeing wonders and horrors, a sight that would drive the sane mind to the brink. The world within the figure was alive, breathing and writhing, a living tapestry of souls ensnared in eternal playtime. It was a place where joy was twisted into something sinister, where innocence was a currency for some unfathomable exchange. As I watched, frozen in terror, I knew that this was no mere figment of the mind. This was a gateway to a realm where the rules of our existence were but a distant memory, where my son was about to become another smiling face among the lost. My son's eyes sparkled with excitement as he spoke. Now we can play together forever. In an instant, James was pulled towards the figure, and I watched in horror as my son was absorbed into this entity, this thing. I stood frozen, a scream stuck in my throat, my body refusing to move. All I could do was watch as my son disappeared into the darkness, leaving me alone with the echo of his last words. The end.
She's a horrible mother. Jesus Christ.
The fudge!
Honestly, I feel like if that was my kid, we're sleeping in the same room.
Yeah.
Yes.
The door's fucking locked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he's short, put a fucking lock on top where he can't reach.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Call the priest.
I mean, people sleepwalk and everything.
But do they talk to other people?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, people do talk.
My sister talks in her sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's creepy.
It was funny because one time she was sleeping and she's all like, chocolate, chocolatey chocolate.
Chocolate.
And she was having a dream about SpongeBob because she was saying some shit about like, I think it was like Plankton or Patrick and shit like that. But I mean, I talk in my sleep too. My sister tells me.
I wouldn't know.
But yeah. And then I knew somebody that did sleepwalk and everything, and it was kind of freaky because I shared a room with her too. And then I would wake up at night and she was just sitting down on her bed. eyes open. Because when you sleepwalk, your eyes are open, but you're asleep. There's people that can sleep with their eyes open. My patients sleep with their eyes open, some of them. And you think they're dead because they're just like...
The flies are flying all over them and everything. Like, damn, they're dead. No, I'm just asleep.
Hold on. Nah, yeah, there's something there. They're alive.
There's a pulse.
There's a pulse.
No, sometimes when that happens, I'm just like... Like, I turn to the side, and then I just look at their chest. And then if I see it go up and down, I'm like, okay, they're breathing. They're alive.
Okay, but this mother in this story, basically the equivalent of, like, I saw my son walking into the crosswalk, a car coming by. I can only just stand there, like, move!
Run! Where's your maternal instinct to go get your son?
She chose life. She chose to live.
Free room, I guess.
You
but...
can do whatever you like. Live!
Live!
Not gonna lie, she kept droning on and on about the smile. I'm like, girl, get to the point.
I'm just thinking some weird shit like...
I was thinking Jeff the Killer smile.
Kind of.
Or like...
I was mostly thinking like the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Or like the Grinch. I was thinking about the Grinch, like the
going
Grinch
to, like,
smile.
ear to ear. Kind of
Yeah.
like, just like...
I was just thinking like... Because they mentioned like crazy smile, basically. So I'm like, who's crazy now? Jeff the Killer or even Joker?
Yeah.
Is Jeff the Killer really even crazy?
They're all crazy. What are you talking about?
To this day, because of how much that picture has spread, they can't find the original.
Yeah. I told you about that.
Have you? Yeah, probably.
There's a
I
bounty.
always forget. Yeah.
Yeah. I told you there's a bounty on the original picture.
Yeah, I forget. Cause you and my boyfriend always give like the weirdest facts, and I was confused who gives what facts.
I feel like I've actually seen the original photo. I just can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, creepy story, but the mother did absolutely nothing to go save her son. There was no maternal instinct.
Just watched. Like I get fear taking over the body. I do get that. But yeah, you're right. Like, damn, like no maternal instincts in that.
I'm assuming it's a smile kind of like this. That's just what I think about.
Wow, that is absolute. Where the fuck did you find that?
I just searched up creepy smile kid.
What the fuck? Well, I know it's
Yeah.
in the art cover. Great.
Should I save it?
Yes. And then that funky dude from One Piece. What are we talking about?
The fox?
Yeah.
Captain Foxy?
What
Yeah.
does the fox say? Ooh, I'm awake. For Michael's entertainment, I'm using the Gryffindor mug. The coffee didn't spill, as I mentioned earlier. And you know how I said that caffeine does nothing to me? Well, I took a sip and I'm like, I'm awake. I bet it's gonna wear off in like a minute.
My poor baby has a headache.
Which one?
You know who?
Hmm?
My baby.
Smoker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why I was asking which one.
What do you mean, which one?
Because I don't know if you're talking about Smoker or your sister or I don't know.
I
Your
never
dog.
call my sister my baby. She's my sister.
I call my sister baby. Because that's her nickname.
Yeah.
No, like one time, like one of my high school friends, she had like a baby shower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the games was you can't say the word baby. And I was like, fudge, how am I going to refer to my sister? Because I don't call her by her name ever.
Mm-hmm.
Except maybe introductions, but that's rare. So I'm like, damn it. And then like I let it slip. I called her baby. And they're like, you said. I'm like, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I was for sure going to be able to avoid it, but I didn't. And then like when I was at my my friend's Ashley's wedding, my sister was there because my friend, she said like your family can come to the ceremony, but not at the reception because it was still COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, cool. And I asked my sister, hey, you want to go to the ceremony? She's like, yeah. So, but she was like far back, and I'm with like one of the bridesmaids, and I see my sister. I'm like, hey, baby, picture. And the brides are like, who are you calling baby? I'm like, it's just my sister. And they thought that I was referring to a boy. And I'm like, nah.
It's like a partner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, so there's this convention that I want to go to. I can't go though because it's sold out, and then plus it's out of state.
Ooh.
But eventually I would love to go.
Where is it?
But it's one that you cannot go to.
Huh?
It's the Monster Erotica of books.
Wait, just books?
Books, but it's just it's monster porn. That's all there is. Nothing else. Monster smut.
Yeah.
With authors there.
Yeah, but it's... Wait, no, I can't say
And I
because...
recognized 2 of them. And I was fucking tweaking when I saw that.
Is that the one with the sand monster?
Yes, Ash Raven. Yeah. Ash Raven. I believe they go by no, she her pronouns, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'm gonna just say they. But yeah, hell yeah, she does a lot of monster porn of like plus size protagonists.
We love that.
And then yeah, with monsters.
Damn, so I can't call.
Yeah, I mean you can go to, but I don't know. It's just monster porn. I don't know if you want to go.
I mean, where's it gonna be?
It's like in Missouri or something like that.
Nothing's in Missouri. Great.
No, man, it's in Baltimore.
There's nothing at all in Baltimore.
Yeah.
That must be the most exciting thing to happen in Baltimore.
Yeah. There's been some tea though going on.
More than the Boston Tea Party?
Yeah.
What's the tea? Wait, tea on the convention?
An influencer was removed from going, I guess. I don't really know much about it because I don't know who these people are, that's why.
Okay.
I'm not really that much into the book talk community. I just read the books. But going back to Ash Raven.
Yeah.
I've only read one story from them, and they have 2, maybe 3.
Ooh.
But one of them is the one that I read, which is The Librarian of Souls. And it was a sand monster.
Uh-huh.
And the one that I do want to read is a lesbian one.
The one with the sea witch.
Yes. The sea witch. You remember.
Totally.
And then there's one that's like, it's kind of like a daddy kink kind of book.
Oh.
But it's like an alien. But the alien looks like a shark. And,
of course you would want to read that one.
And well, I mean, I don't know why, but I'm not really into the shark. At least what the shark looks like. Like, I'll show you a picture of it right now.
Okay.
But I'm not really into it, but at the same time I'm kind of into it too. Because supposedly these men are trained on how to treat a woman.
Oh.
They're like the ideal husbands.
Hello?
They cook, they clean, everything.
Damn, but they're sharks. Shark aliens.
Shark aliens.
Damn it. Now that's kind of a line I draw, man. Not my type of monster. Oh my god, random thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I don't think I can tell because it's kind of spoilers in Boulder Skate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say it. There's skeletons. I sent a picture to your ex-wife, and she said, like, oh my god, it looks like classic sands. And I was like, man, I was wrong. They're not sexy. I was like, I found the skeletons, but they're not sexy.
Withers?
No, not Withers. There's another skeleton crew.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so, blind dates, scienced soulmates, domesticated daddy dom.
Dogs?
Dupin with bonus features, Parks and Rec style shenanigans, and plenty of lubricant.
Time out. Doms? Like BDSM?
Yeah.
Ayy.
I mean, it doesn't always have to feature BDSM, I guess.
Oh, okay, never
Like, I mean, in a relationship, it's kind of like, are you mainly the dominant one or like the submissive one?
Okay, sorry. It's just like...
Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just that I'm always, like, I used to read a lot of BDSM stories, so anytime I hear doms and subs, I'm like, it's just, boom, thinks of that.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, no, but I get what you mean now. Lovely. Too bad it's sharks.
I know, right?
And fictional, that's it. That's the worst part, they're
like
fictional.
It's like the... I can't get into that.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Like, I like monsters, they're lit, but still, like, there's just somewhere they just look ugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, all those furries out there. Not my tea.
Yeah. Well, supposedly the monster erotica that I read so far is the most tame.
Huh?
It gets worse from what I've seen.
That is a world I shall never enter.
I will enter it slowly.
You're a brave soldier.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Me and Syndico's trying, but we're saluting.
They released another one though.
Hey,
which
fourth?
seems interesting.
Okay.
They're releasing another one at the moment.
Nice.
I'll read it to you.
Tell me.
The blurb of it, basically. It's called The Jackdaw Torrance. Exiled from Gwenmore over a century after murdering a human, I've returned to finally grieve from my lost mate. As I say my last goodbye to her in one moment, I find her reincarnated and dressed in black the next. I know she is mine instantly. Fate and fortune finally shine upon me, and I can't let her go, even if history is doomed to repeat itself. Carmela Wisniewski. He's dead. After years trapped in that marriage, I have finally taken control of my life again. And no blackmailer is going to stop me from living. But one chance encounter with the crow has tied me to a new fate. I can accept the monster in my home, but the question is, can he handle the blood on my hands?
Hell yeah.
The tropes are instant lust, fated mates,
Aww.
plus size black widow, and then rogue type bird folk, consent king and queen.
Aww, that sounds cute.
Yeah.
I will say, Ray, that since you got me that BL book, that will take precedence over the new book I bought. Because I know you were waiting for me to read it, and it is on my list.
When you're done reading it, we need to have a movie day so we can watch the movie.
Yeah! I can make popcorn.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
My place, though, because no one has come to my house, and I feel bad. / my house is feeling left out.
That's okay.
We can watch it where? Amazon?
Yeah, Prime Video.
Sweet.
I think you have to pay like $2 for it though.
Done.
So what did I miss?
Ray said I'm not allowed to go to this monster porn convention in Baltimore.
Oh, let's go! I mean, what the fuck? Ew!
So
Oh, my good Christian podcast.
So it came up on my suggested because of Monster Erotica, and it's a convention of Monster Erotica books. Authors are gonna actually be there, and I recognize 2 of them.
Guess which one?
And one of them is Ash Raven, which was the book that I read earlier this year, The Liberating of Souls, the Sand Monster.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I was just telling her about the other books that she's written so far. The one with, like, the lesbians. One of them is a sea witch. And everything. And, the new one that just came out, which is the Shark Daddy one. It's like a shark alien daddy. Which is dope because these shark people want to look for mates, so they learn how to cook and they learn how to clean and they learn how to please women. That's basically their whole goal in life, is to just do that. Which is fantastic.
Okay.
You know? And then they're releasing another one, which is like a reincarnation type of thing.
Yeah.
It's actually
Like
sweet.
fated mates, instant
It's a sweet
lust.
story. Listen.
Instant lust.
That's
Yeah, fated mates. Basically, it was pretty cute. I was reading the blurb for her, basically,
Okay,
the little
but,
description, and it was a crow monster.
First off, disgusting. Like we're never gonna go there. Just tell me when, okay?
Well, it's in Baltimore. It immediately sold out because it's like a really small con.
Fuck.
Yeah. So.
No, I told him, like, that must be the most exciting thing to happen in Baltimore.
Oh, what the fuck? You know what? Yeah, you're absolutely right there.
I swear to God, if I ever were to go to Baltimore, I just know that I'm gonna be blasting their Hairspray soundtrack.
Yeah!
Every fucking where.
No, I was trying to
Everywhere.
quote, I was trying to sing that, but you know I can't.
Yeah.
Michael, have you seen Hairspray?
Yeah, but it's not like one of my favorite movies. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
not like.
I like it. I fuck with it.
I like some of the songs. I like Crabs. Miss Baltimore Crabs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun time, but it's
Yeah, it's good background noise.
Ain't no Grease.
You right.
Ain't no Pitch Perfect.
Absolutely right, my guy. I got coffee. And look, it didn't spill.
Wasn't supposed to. Oh.
Remember I was worried?
Congratulations. Then you just chug it before coming to Michael's room and ruining his carpet.
I water bended, okay? Don't worry. I water bended it out of the carpet and put it back in my coffee. It's all good.
No, don't worry. Marky's gonna like ruin my carpet.
Hey, yo.
Wait, I mean, wait. No. That's not
what I'm talking about.
Wait. That's not what it is.
Michael, you do know that you do this to yourself.
I meant literally.
It's
That's not
okay.
working any better.
It's okay. I get it.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Story time.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So going back to yesterday when my boyfriend came over to meet my family, we went on a mission to go get coffee before the game. And what's it called? No, wait. Was it before? Anyways, we happened to be in the car, like, just alone. And we were just, like, talking for a little bit. And then out of nowhere... No.
Okay.
And then out of nowhere, he's all like, I love you. And I was just like, oh, my God. I was like, what do I do? I was like, what do I do?
You just hit it with the old, I'm in lesbians with you.
I don't get it, but okay.
And I know, like, I mean, I was caught off guard because we've been saying it, like, over the phone and, like, texting it to each other. But, like, for him to hear it in person, it just felt really nice. I was all like, I love you too. And then we just kept saying it to each other randomly, like, the rest of the day.
Aww. Happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I mean, you know what? I could not be more happier for you. You know, like...
Michael's literally wrapping his belt around his neck right now. No, and then you know how I always do this to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
I always do that?
Yeah.
When I do that, you want to know what he does back? He goes this and then he goes...
Yo, my God.
And I'm like, this dude.
What? How do you know?
She wasn't born yesterday. She knows things.
I had to explain a lot of things to her today.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Okay, but she knows some things.
Wait, didn't I want to ask you something later? I forgot what it was, but it's okay. I feel like I said, remind me later to ask you about this, and I forgot it.
I thought it was a thing I said from Barnes and Nobles, but...
No, you said you'll tell me in the car, and I'm like, yeah.
She thought I said anus and fucking Barnes and Nobles. I didn't, by the way. I said, fuck, what was it?
So, hate us because they ain't us.
Right! I said they hate us because they ain't us. I was talking...
They ain't us.
Yeah, they ain't us. Ain't us. But I think I said it, like, too fast.
They just sound like anus.
Yeah.
They hate us because they...
I legit said I have the loading screen on.
I thought you were referring to, like, you didn't understand what I said. Like,
I didn't.
like you didn't know the meaning. I'm like, what the fuck? It's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, that's it. And then you repeat yourself, and I'm like, oh, I was not thinking that. But yeah, no, I had to ask a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I love how I just show a dumb meme to Nicole. She just does not get it 95% of the time.
Alright.
I mean, you don't really have to get it. It's just like a dumb little joke, like, attention! And then you pay attention. You're like, oh, thanks for your attention. That's it.
That's it? Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's nothing...
Nothing
no other
crazy.
agenda, huh?
I said nothing crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so...
So, homosexuality.
Homosexuality...
Oh, wait. Wait, Nicole, do a sipping. Do a sipping sip. And then repeat after me. Today's subject.
On today's
No,
subject,
you're not.
Slavery.
Slavery.
Oh my God,
You asked, I gave a performance.
I don't know why I made the Spaniard say that.
That was all on you, though.
We played ourselves. I played myself. This poor little freehold man.
I'm just a little bean, bro.
How you been?
That's a good one, actually. I like that a lot. Let's start using that.
Oh, that was great. Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.
Alright, so this one's called the expressionless or the emotionless, depending on where you're hearing it from.
Okie doke.
Hell yeah.
So in June in 1972, a woman in Cedar Sinai, Los Angeles hospital walked in with nothing but a white blood-covered gown. Now, this in and of itself should not be too surprising, as people have often had accidents nearby and came to the nearest hospital for medical attention. But there were two things that caused people who saw her to vomit and flee in terror. The first thing... this shit's short. This is really short.
Okay, cool.
Okay, alright. So to make sure you guys don't hate me for how short it is.
Is it almost done? Wait, that's not a rude. I'm sorry. We were singing a short. That's why.
I was thinking like, is it done in 2 sentences or something?
Yeah, like a 2-sentence horror story.
So then what happens?
The end. Fuck it. Fuck it. Woman got her attention. That's it.
Oh.
Damn. All right. All right. The first thing being that she wasn't exactly human.
Oh.
She resembled something close to a mannequin, but had the dexterity and fluidity of a normal human being. Her face, as flawless as a mannequin's, devoid of eyebrows, and smeared in makeup. From the moment she stepped through the entrance to when she was taken into the hospital room and cleaned up before being prepared for sedation, she was completely calm, expressionless, and motionless. The doctors thought it was best to restrain her until the authorities could arrive, and she did not protest. They were unable to get any kind of response from her, and most staff members felt too uncomfortable to look directly at her for more than a few seconds. The second the staff tried to sedate her, she fought back with extreme force. 2 members of staff had to hold her down as her body rose up on the bed with the same blank expression. She turned her emotionless eyes towards the male doctor and did something no one expected.
Kiss her. Kiss him. She kissed him.
I was literally thinking that I did too.
My God.
Damn it, I was gonna say a dirty joke, but I can't because McCall's here.
Come here, ears.
Well, you know how like when you're watching those, TikToks and everything, and then it like catches you off guard with the audio and everything, and then there's like I'm out here stroking my.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that exact one too. Yeah.
I told you to cover your ears, Nicole. You didn't
We
want
did.
to.
Yeah,
You
we
didn't want
absolutely
to.
did.
So you cannot blame us.
Mhm.
I don't.
Well, she smiled.
Well. Oh.
What kind of smile are we talking about?
As she did, the female doctor screamed and let go in shock. In the woman's mouth were not human teeth, but long, sharp spikes.
Oh my God.
Too long for her mouth to close fully without causing any damage. The male doctor stared back at her for a moment before asking, "What the hell are you?" She cracked her neck down to her shoulder to observe him, still smiling. There was a long pause. The security had been called and alerted and could be heard coming from down the hallway. She stood up and leaned over him, her face coming dangerously close to his as the light faded from his eyes. She leaned closer and whispered into his ear, "I am God." He went into shock and quickly disappeared. The female doctor named her the Expressionless. There was never a sighting of her again. That's it.
You want to know what I think about when you were reading that about like her mannequin?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys have never seen Naruto, but there are these 2 characters, 3 technically, in Naruto, and you know how they have their chakras or whatever. They have different powers, right?
Sure.
There's these group of people, and they specialize in puppeteering. So what they do is they get their chakra, and their chakra works with these mannequins, and this chakra kind of like turn into strings, you know?
Okay.
So basically they're controlling these mannequins with their powers and stuff like that. But the puppets look really weird, and they make them out of humans.
Ugh.
Usually. So, for example, one of the members of the Akatsuki, which is Sasori, which I'm pretty sure you'll like him a lot. He turned his mother and his father into puppets and everything. And it was really creepy. And then he himself was a puppet too. But just like, let me just show you what one of the puppets looked like.
Actually, let me show you what the emotions looks like.
Oh God, I'm really scared. Oh yeah, I'm a scaredy cat.
And it's not even that scary, honestly.
Well,
But like,
what's
see, this
Naruto?
is
I'm
what
not
one
really
of the
scared.
puppets look like.
Oh dang.
Interesting.
Oh.
I kind of thought of something like that, you know.
I was thinking like, have you guys seen the Ghostbusters movie? Not the new one, like the recent. The one with what's her name? That's creepy. The one with all the females.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was that one scene with with like their secretary kind of, and she goes into a room of mannequins and she's like, I'm out. And then no, she's like, I'm not going in there, because she watches scary movies. And then the mannequin just starts walking and chases her. That's what I was thinking.
What the fuck? Oh shit! I need more like realistic horror movies like that. I need more like that. I need some Mexican horror movies. That's what I need.
Oh, but look at this is Sasori, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's him basically as a puppet, but he's in control of himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. He basically like mecha'd out.
Mm.
And then eventually, because he's a puppet, he gets controlled by another puppet master too. And it's probably one of the best fights you'll, well, not one of the best fights in Naruto Shippuden, but one of the best fights you ever see in the beginning of Naruto Shippuden. Because there's this lady, this grandma, her name is Grandma Chiyo. Grandmother Chiyo, and she's hella good. She's a good puppet master, very, like, she's a veteran and shit like that. But she doesn't have a puppet. And she needs a puppet in order to fight Sasori, which was her grandson, because he was in the Akatsuki.
Mm.
So we gotta love Sakura. Sakura's all like, I'll be your puppet. And then she's all like, the grandma was all like, cool, but he uses poison. And she's all like, well, you're good enough. You're a veteran. I trust that you'll control my body so that I won't get hit. And that's exactly what she does. She literally controls Sakura like a puppet and shit like that. And Sakura beats the shit out of Sasori because, like, in the beginning of the show, she's kind of like useless is what everybody says. But she starts training under one of the strongest, one of the basically top 3. And she, like, literally just one punch to the ground and she breaks everything. So she becomes really badass in Shippuden. I like her a lot.
I heard like people's way of putting it was like, she's not useless. The author just doesn't know how to like.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to write strong women, kind of like Horikoshi as well, the creator of My Hero.
Mm.
He doesn't really know how to write good female characters as well.
Man.
Because, like, Nejire-chan, she's one of the big 3, but she doesn't have a backstory.
And she doesn't, huh?
She doesn't. Not even in the manga. She does not have a backstory at all. Mirio and Tamaki, they were childhood friends. They're cool. They both worked hard to get where they're at.
Should end up together.
What about Nejire?
Yeah.
Mm.
How she get to be how she is.
Yeah. And then Uraraka's just somebody's love interest.
Yeah, that's why I hate
Froppy's somebody's fetish.
They did give her like a backstory though.
Froppy's just somebody's fetish, man.
I'm talking about fucking Uraraka.
Yeah, which I respect her reason to be a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't want to be better off?
Yeah, it's great.
That's legit why I got my master's.
Yeah, yours is really short.
Very short. Yeah.
But it was creepy. I liked it. That was cool.
No, not gonna lie, I forgot today was the scary story episode.
Yeah.
Because we just spent like the better part of an hour just laughing at each other.
Mm-hmm. No, that was nice though.
Mm.
It was great.
I left a lot of audio for you to listen to when you were out.
What, did you guys break something?
No.
Mm.
She basically confessed to murder.
I plead the 5th.
I am her
You can't say you
attorney.
plead the 5th if it's on record.
It's on record.
It's on record.
Yeah.
If it's on record.
That's not bad. Yeah. I'm thinking of.
I'll be
else.
her lawyer, and I'll be like, Your Honor, if she was lying, why aren't her pants on fire?
Exactly.
Your Honor, that's cat. My opponent, my defendant was not vibing to the situation. Had to get rid of the guy. Anyway. That's it, huh? We got nothing else? You don't have like a like a scary story, personal one or something?
Personal for me? No, unless you guys want to hear this one where my mom thought we were calling her. Like, basically a mimic story.
I think... Was that on the podcast? Or did she already tell us that? Like,
Oh, I didn't... off podcast, I probably told you guys, but you guys want to hear it again?
Yeah. Whoops.
What's the sitch?
I have a mission, y'all. Sorry, I gotta go.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
The city's calling.
I see no bat signal.
The mayor's calling me. My bad.
You know how you're always telling me shit that you're literally Spider-Man. That's how I am. I'm always...
What do you mean telling you shit? I'm literally Spider-Man. I'm literally him.
I do the same thing, but I say I'm Batman all the time, which is funny because I don't even like DC like that.
For Gotham.
But I always say I'm Batman. No, and then it's funny too because my aunt, she went to Mexico to buy piñatas. My mom wanted to prank my sister by us bringing a shit ton of piñatas to her birthday party thing. So they got my cousin, she bought a Batman piñata from Mexico and she brought it over and everything, and I saw it and I was like, hell yeah. And I helped her carry it because she had her son with her and everything, and then I was all like, shit, I started reciting the Batman audio on TikTok. I got very popular.
No, it's just like for Gotham, for justice.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
I was like, I live in the shadows. Justice for Gotham.
Any equipment?
No, I just remember I had
go
a
to
Shadow
Batcave.
Man story.
A Shadow Man story.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a napkin? I have a boogie that's in my nose and it just doesn't want to come out, and I don't want to pick my nose in front of you because that's gross.
I was legit thinking about, I was like, do I have a scary story? I was like, wait a minute, I forgot. I don't know if I told you guys my Shadow
Let's
People
put my
story.
mom in here and like I can just like let her tell you like one of many stories. That she
Yeah,
has.
that will work too. All the scary stories. Wait, so did you post the Gothman, the Batman, your little shenanigans on the TikTok or something?
No.
Oh man, that would have been funny to see.
Thanks, bro.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, brother.
I don't know what the fuck happened. It's so hard to blow my nose because of my nose piercing. Believe it or not, that happens a lot. I can't blow my nose like a normal person anymore.
Just like take it out, blow, and then put it back in.
I gotta... Like my boogie stuck in my nostril, man.
Who was this whole cynical why I tell the story? Or do I keep holding him?
Oh, you can keep holding him. I usually just like fiddle with him or like scratch under like his nose or chin.
Or just like caressing, like, you know, trying to like fix the little felt here. If not, it's just oops, chomp.
It won't come out, man.
You gotta like really go at it.
Huh?
You gotta,
Breathe in
you gotta go
and-
in.
I know. Okay, hold on. I found it.
Okay. I wonder what that is.
It gives me PTSD. The dentist.
That's what it sounds like. What the fuck is that sound?
It's time. So, Shadowman story. This was back when I was a teenager.
Teenager.
Yeah, like junior year of high school teenager.
I forgot that you were a teenager.
And why
once.
haven't you submitted your paranormal stories to the fucking email?
Have you
To the to the what email?
To the Caffeinated Creeps podcast at gmail.com.
Why don't
Thank
you
you.
look why don't you look at your Instagram? All the things I sent you guys.
I've yet
But
to
you
even
didn't
say
tell
it.
us your story.
Well, for one, you guys don't tell me what you do. Because I'm surprised. So really, whose fault is it?
I've been meaning to do this for like the start of the show. Oh wait, God, this had coffee in it. Jesus, I thought you were already finished.
My bad.
Whew, I don't know why that scared the shit out of me.
Well, yeah, because it's an expensive microphone and I still have liquid. Of course you're scared.
Oh, my heart. My corazón. I'm too young for this. This looks like I'm not gonna even say it.
Corazon mentioned. Smash.
I would too.
Why is it recording? Why the fuck
Hell
is it
yeah.
recording?
Corazon's hot. Oh, I gotta show Michael a picture of this guy.
He's not going to find him attractive.
He might.
No, he won't. He said all the One Piece characters are ugly.
They are mostly ugly.
He even dissed on Luffy.
Luffy's ugly.
Luffy is ugly.
I like Luffy.
Luffy's ugly.
Anyway, story.
Oh.
Okay, so context, we used to live in this really big house that we rented. So think 2-story house, and each of us finally had our own rooms. So my room was pretty small, or about the same size as the one I have now, and the bed was like around like a queen or a full size bed, and the door was on the other side of the bed. Okay, it's like off to the left. So here's where it comes in. I don't know how it happened, but I started getting sleep paralysis. And I just woke up in the middle of the night, and I just couldn't move. And I was so scared, I tried screaming for my mom to be like, hey, something's wrong. And I look over, like, trying to look around, and I see someone standing on the edge of my bed, right where the entry of the door is. Now, granted, I'm blind as hell. I'm blind as a rhino, and it's dark in my room.
You're blind as shit.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as now where I literally cannot walk around my room without feeling where I'm at. Like, I'm that blind now. But back then I could still see a bit. But I'm able to tell there was a thin figure with a top hat on. And he was just standing there, and I was like, holy crap, what the hell is this? And he was inching closer to my bed. Don't know how, but I quickly, just, okay, close my eyes, maybe he's not there, and I fell asleep. And I woke up terrified, because I still remember it vividly. I'm like, oh my god. Very next night, it happened again. I woke up in the middle of the night, I can't move.
Kind of adds like a spooky ambiance to it.
I know. And then it wasn't a tall figure anymore, but I saw like a jaguar.
Huh?
Yeah, like it was the shape of a feline, like a big cat.
Yeah.
But it's like imagine how you're sleeping there and you see like a cat just walking closer to your bed, just right there standing. Like imagine if it was a big dog just trying to come over and like lick your face. That's how it was for me, but it was a jaguar, and I was like, holy crap, what? Again, close my eyes and hope like it didn't get me or something like that. Woke up still terrified. I remembered it like it wasn't a dream. I was so scared from those encounters that I slept with the light on, and I waited like for 3 days straight. I had to sleep with like low light. Like I had like a lighting where you can adjust the brightness level. Mm-hmm. So I kept it on a low light because I was so scared to fall back asleep.
You want to know what I do? I put on a face mask, so... But, well, shadow people, we explained too on the podcast, shadow people can take on the forms of animals too, or they're animals. Do you know what colored eyes it had?
No, they didn't have eyes.
Ooh.
Ugh.
It was legit just shadows.
That's actually disgusting. Ew.
It was just a shadowy figure. It was just a silhouette. I could not... And then again, remember, I'm blind. So I could not tell if there were any eyes.
True.
So as far as the only thing I could make out was the tall figure. And for some reason, I knew it was a man.
Not even like a mouth opening? Or...
No.
How tall was it? Like, as tall as the refrigerator or taller?
It could have been as tall as the refrigerator.
Well, Michael, stand up real quick. Michael's height.
Maybe.
Boo.
Yeah. I mean, then again, like, it was from a distance. He looked pretty tall, but I don't know how tall. And it's been a while since I thought about it.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, when I read that episode, I'm like, man, why didn't they ask me if I had any stories?
I guess you just kind of forgot.
No, your Shadow Man story was cooler. It's terrifying, I mean.
You did it cool. But to me, yeah, that thing was... My heart was racing. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, Michael's so scary.
Yeah,
mine was just chill.
Yeah, and I'm mid.
Yours is chill because you're just like, I could not care. Like, it doesn't exist.
Yeah!
Well, why give... if these things are real, why the fuck am I going to give it power if it feeds off fear?
Who said it had to be your fear?
True. But, yeah, But that patient wouldn't really... Well, no, yeah, she was kind of tweaking, too. So, who knows?
Yeah.
But, at the same time, shadow people are kind of like guardian angels, too. Some people look at it like that.
Some of them, yeah.
Like,
Mine definitely was
they
not.
do not fucking look like guardian angels at all, but whatever.
Yours was not.
No, it was not.
I don't know what mine was, but I was terrified.
Yeah, mine's just one in smoke.
Man, I really need to talk to my besties. They have a cool ghost story, and they have evidence.
They got evidence?
Mm-hmm.
I want to ghost hunt so fucking bad.
I want to go too. Just do it once. See if we find a ghostie.
There was this person on TikTok where it was like this, it was like a ghost equipment, like hunting equipment. Instead of like a normal thing where it's like, if something with like motion gets near it, it starts to like sound up and light up. But they modified it and made it into the Scooby-Doo mystery van.
Oh.
So like it rolls, and like it does work. It still works, and it's so fucking cool. I was like, damn, that is awesome. I want it so fucking bad, but I think that's like a custom made thing.
Dang.
A lot of ghost equipment is very expensive because they don't make a lot of it.
Which is weird because you just see everybody fucking ghost hunt.
What the?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hella expensive. Like, I think Em and Christine were looking to buy some things, and I think they bought some stuff on eBay because it's fucking hard to find stuff. Because they don't really make a lot of the things anymore.
Anymore?
Yeah, I mean, like, they'll, like, discontinue shit and everything.
Oh.
Well, I am going to be staying at a haunted hotel, so I shall report with my findings.
I hope there's something.
I was gonna... Cover your ears.
I hope what?
Hold up.
I'm scared now.
I don't know. You gotta wait till I say
It's not gonna be that bad. It's gonna be like a quick, like, 3 seconds.
Then why do I need to bother? Is it that bad?
Maybe? Fuck it. I'll just tell them after.
Yeah. Okay, tell them after.
Like, I would really, really love to wake up in the middle of the night, try to go to the bathroom, and then I just see a woman in white just standing there.
You just, like, imagine it's, like, just smoker in a white dress. Just, like, standing, like...
You know, hey. That's how Ray's gonna be.
Like, I always knew it.
I always knew you were a lady boy.
And that would be pretty creepy too. God, I mean, can you imagine? A part of me really wants that to kind of happen to you, just so like.
You really want me to get
like
the shit spooked out of me?
Yeah, just so you could finally goddamn tell me like, yeah, it's real. I know it. I seen it.
Mhm.
I really believe our stream.
And I'm gonna just tell you, nope, they don't exist. just so I can just flip on you.
Bet. I hope so too, man.
I hope so too.
Oh my gosh, so I started listening to this podcast called The Traumedy Show. And it's about, you know, that cosplay with Meg, the cosplayer that I like a lot. The one that I was showing you earlier, Cowgirl Peach.
Mm-hmm. She's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. You did tell me about this already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was it? On Thursday, they just recorded her story now. So, next week, which is, this week that's coming up on Wednesday, it's going to release with her story. So, basically, the Traumedy Show, because Nicole doesn't know what it is. So, basically, the cosplay that I follow, Cosplay with Meg, she used to have an account with her husband called Mitch and Meg Cosplays. And they got really viral because she did Vacation Peach in her little vacation dress and, like, her hat.
Oh, with the mushroom.
Yeah, with the mushroom security guard. Remember? Because I sent it to you guys.
I really love that.
That's her husband. Well, that was her husband. They divorced. And I was a big fan of them. They even did, like, the Wii trainers, the Wii Fit trainers and everything. It was super cool. Bowser Peach. I love them so much. And then after that, like, their content just stopped popping up. And I didn't really pay attention to it at first because I get distracted by other things or whatever. And then I think, what was it, like, October or September of last year, she popped up again, but it just says Cosplay with Meg. And I clicked on it, and she's basically saying that this is her own cosplay account now. And that, sorry for the hiatus, but her and her husband split up. And then I was like, oh, what the heck? So I followed her, and then I commented something sweet, like I haven't seen you for so long, like, I really miss your content, I'm excited to see your cosplays coming up, or something like that. On, like, one of the first posts you've ever had, because she only had, like, 100 followers at that time. And then she liked my comment and everything, and she followed me back.
Senpai noticed your moment.
Yeah, so she follows my account and everything. She doesn't really look at my stories, I guess, because she has her own personal account, too. But yeah, like, she's DM'd me a few times, and I've DM'd her back. Just, like, of small stuff. Like, I'll respond to her stories, and she'll reply, and everything. But apparently, at the time that she divorced her husband, her cousin also split up with her fiancé at the time, 30 days before her wedding. Second time they got engaged, though. The second time planning the wedding. Because her husband her fiancé had been a serial cheater for over a decade. And she kept going back with this guy, and kept going back with this guy, and kept going back with this guy. And he's a master manipulator, a cheater, everything, right? And they called him, like, the Wolf. They dubbed him as the Wolf and everything. Because they don't want to use his actual name and get sued and shit like that. But so they released this podcast together called The Traumedy Show, where they talk about their trauma and bring comedy into it.
Oh.
So her cousin, which is Rachel, she's saying her story first, which was like 3 episodes long, and each episode is like an hour and a half.
Oh, fuck.
So, but dude, the tea is fire.
I gotta start listening.
The tea
I
is
hope that
fire.
one day we can get like the cosplayer to like, if they have any like spooky encounters, that'd be amazing to like try to get them on.
That'd be great too.
That would be.
Hopefully, I can like get like, I don't know. Hopefully, I get closer to her. I mean, I don't DM her every single day because we're not friends at all. Like, if I see something cool in her story, like I'll reply to it. Like she had a Shrek themed birthday party. And then, so I kind of thought she was really, really into Shrek, but no, she just thought it would be funny. Like, she liked Shrek, but she wasn't, like, a crazy big fan. But she wanted a Shrek-themed birthday party. So then I saw that Lush did a collaboration with Shrek, but it was only in the UK. So they had a shit ton of Shrek products that were, like, for, like bath bombs and stuff like that, and, like, lotions and creams or whatever. So I sent it to her and everything, and she's all like, a shit ton of people have been sending me this. She's the one that went viral when she had the little Shrek ears. And then she went with another girl that was Lord Farquaad, and they went to Universal Singapore.
You sent me that.
Yeah, that's her. And everything. So her video has gone viral and everything. But yeah, like she wasn't that Shrek obsessed until, I guess, everybody associates her with Shrek now, so she kind of vibes with it. But yeah, so then Megan, which is the cosplayer Meg, she was gonna record her story as to why she divorced her husband, and she kind of like hinted that I guess, I don't know how to say it, kind of like the 2 girls, they're mainly the breadwinners in their relationship or whatever. Like, for example, the cousin, she paid 80% for their house.
Oh, fuck.
And then her fiance only paid 20%. And then they were only in the house for like a couple months before she actually decided to split with him for real. And he was so excited to see how much money he would get, and she's all like, that's my fucking money. But because they got it together, they had to divide it half and half.
Boo.
Which sucks. Yeah. But anyways, so Meg was gonna record her portion, I guess, and then an unexpected guest arrived. The ex-girlfriend of the fiance. And at the time that they were breaking up, that the fiance was breaking up with, I guess, her fiance 30 days before the wedding, he was talking to some other girl on Hinge, and they were dating for like a good 7 months. And he was basically like, you're my girl, I'm gonna get you tattooed on me, while he's telling his ex-fiance that at the same time while sleeping with another coworker. What? And everything. And even though the fiancés, they were broken up by then, they still had to keep in contact because they had the house together. So she wanted to cut all contact with him, but realistically she couldn't at the time. Now she's no contact. But what's it called? So he would always tell her, like, she's all like, anything that you need to tell me by, like email me. Don't text me. Don't this, don't that. Like, only text me if it's relating to the house. And he would never do that. He'd be like, I miss you. I'm gonna get you tattooed on me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And everything. He would cry like boohoo tears, write letters and shit like that. Like, it was crazy. And then I guess apparently, like, the first guest that they had on the show was the ex-girlfriend. And
that's kind of that's a cool move.
Literally, like, the week after they started dating, he was already cheating on her.
Jesus!
Oh my
God. Dude, he was like a complete cheater. Like, it was crazy. And then apparently she had listened to the podcast and everything. And then she's all like, actually, I'm beach girl number 2. Because the fiance said that she went to the beach and she saw him with the girl. And she's all like, that was me, that I'm beach girl number 2. So I was just like, holy crap. So,
man.
Yeah, like, she said her story, but I'm excited to hear what Megan says. The tea's fire, man. I follow both of their personal accounts, and I follow their podcast account and everything, and then I commented on it, like, with the sipping tea, and I was like, I'm not ready for this. And then they're like, girl, I was like, you better be ready. And I was just like, oh my god. But I'll send you the link and everything.
Yeah, also send me like their Instagram too, so I can they have like a specific Instagram for the podcast or no?
The Comedy Show.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look that up right now.
Oh, I can send it to you.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, just send me like the link for the Spotify one, then I'll just go from there.
Okay. Do you want to listen to it too, Nicole?
Sure.
Okay. I'll send it to the group, the council.
Woohoo! I can listen to it tomorrow when I'm at work.
Yeah, look at. See, this is them.
Oh, beautiful.
The Prince Daisy.
Oh!
Princess Luigi. I love their cosplay so much. That one was one of my favorites too.
Oh my god. Oh my, so pretty.
Yeah, but no, this is just her. Yeah, this is the one. She had a Shrek themed birthday party. Her cousin is Lord Farquaad.
That's cute.
Yeah. Oh, but I was so happy to meet her. I'm so glad I did. Look at, she even didn't try.
Oh.
I like Comic-Con. Dang.
One day we'll go to Comic-Con.
Well, WonderCon and everything, I guess they have a WonderCon in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
And it would get very popular. Like, everybody would go crazy for it. Kind of like actual Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as good anymore. And basically that hype that was there is kind of going to Anaheim. To WonderCon.
Oh.
WonderCon Anaheim?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what we
something
should
like
try
that.
again?
Anime Expo.
Animanga.
Oh.
I've never been
But
to
for
Animanga.
one day. Because that whole place was
Oh, yeah.
disastrous for our first ever con. Yeah.
I want to go to the one in LA that happened and earlier in the year. They have 4 days from Thursday to Sunday. I would like to go at least Saturday, Sunday, or at least Friday, Saturday, or something like that. Yeah, but I think on Saturday they have like a cosplay ball.
Oh.
Like where people actually go dressed up like in ball attire.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, because there's a person that I follow. I don't know what day it was exactly. But there's a person that I follow and she dressed up as Makima, but in like a really nice black dress.
You know what I need to do for us? I don't know if you guys do want to go. It's going to be like in November. First off, the Avatar The Last Airbender Orchestra, which is going to be here in downtown.
Hell yeah.
Somewhere in downtown.
I want to go see the Spider-Man one. It's going to be here too.
And when the neighbor's dogs hit the car hard enough.
What? Ice cream! Yay!
Thanks, bro.
No lights,
Oh, yeah.
getting warm in
Okay.
here.
Oh, okay.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Look at my goal. Where is it at? It was here. No, it's not here. Hold up. Where is it at?
Mm-hmm. No one is no longer there.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
was
Okay.
made for love.
Well,
With you, baby.
wait, but what was the date?
10/11.
Damn. Okay, so 1 in October, 1 in November. I'm just gonna end it here. Or...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, might as well.
Dude, you have a shit ton to edit.
Yeah. We said a lot of randomest things.
Mm-hmm.
Called me a couple of slurs probably off the camera, huh?
Totally.
But it's very colonizer of you, Nicole.
I know. Called them peasant like how many times already?
Jesus.
You can't even afford a home.
Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Creepy Caffeinated Chronicles featuring Nicole as our guest. She was more than just an audience member today, I guess.
Yeah.
But we like her. She was here for the vibes.
Can't wait for the Jack the Killer episode.
Jack the Killer.
Jack the Ripper.
Bleh.
We were just talking about Jeff the Killer right now too.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I got confused.
Yeah, I did. Anyway. Yeah, that's it.
I think, but the day we talk about that, I think you have to be here because I feel like you know more than us.
Oh,
that.
fudge, I do.
And my theory, I will still stick to my theory that Jack the Ripper is a girl.
I was gonna say save it for the pod, save it for later.
I think my theory is that it's Nicole time traveling, going back in time to find Jeff the Killer, but realizing that there is none.
So
and that she has to become Jeff the Killer to restore history.
You just said Jack the Killer.
Did I? Son of a bitch.
I became both.
Damn.
To become Jack the Ripper. Fuck. Okay. Damn. That's what I meant.
Yeah. No lie, guys. I was literally researching again, cause I was like, I know a lot, but I need to just double check that whatever I know is still in here. And I was like, oh yeah, I still remember this. I still remember that.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody. If you hear wrapping paper in the background, that's us eating ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Take your vitamins. Drink water. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy. And we'll see you guys in the, the regular episodes.
Bye.
Bye.
Insert music.
Oh my god.
Deuces, sayonara.
Yes. Loud ass intro music. Outro music, actually.